Happy Friday. Hello, Bobby. Thank you very much. That's sweet of you. Hello, Keena. Hello, Char. Hi, Sammy. Hello, Lissy. Hello, Jillian. How's everyone doing? Hey, Angel. Hello, Keena. Hello, Nathan. Hi, Nama. Thank you, Amy. Hello, Brooke. Hello, Kuya. Lauren, how's it going? Thank you, Renee. Hello, Pops. Hello, Megan. Hello, Lily. Thank you, Vicky. I'm doing well to Lego. Hello, Banana Bread. Thank you, Paige. Thank you, Jillian. Me too. Highly sad. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. Healing is going well. Hello, Nevaeh and Jillian. Hi, Banana Bread. Thank you, Char. Hi again, Chantel. Long time no see. Thank you, Jamila. What is the lip color? The lip color, let me grab it, is, I have it in my bag. Uno momento. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you, Banana. This is Maybelline Superstay number 112, called Composer. Thank you, Katie. I agree. And thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Telego. Telego? Telego? Hi, Mart. How are you doing? Hi, Timothy. Hello, Laurel. Yes, I'm going for business trends today. Hello, Kara. Thank you, Jordy. Hello, Becky. Hello, Gia. Hi, Caitlin. When will the effect of surgery be visible? Good question. Asking myself that all the time. Hello, Liz. Thank you, Mary or Mari. Thank you. My spouse has their top surgery. So far, we raised. Oh, good. That's great to hear, Devin. Thank you, Lisette. Thank you, Michaela. Look at this glass, y'all. Look how like textured it is. So it's almost like it looks like a Tetris game going on there. I did get the bank situation sorted, thankfully. Thank you, Cake. Happy birthday, Layla. Happy birthday, everyone. What am I going to eat? We're gonna roll. We'll find out. I'm not sure yet. Shopping for bling. What is that's cool. Hello, Katarina. You burnt your rice? Oof. No. This is soda water. Don't worry. Just seltzer. We are not sub only. I was gonna see if just open the shop for a little bit. I've had facial feminization. I have. So if you want to look at me pre and post, you'll see a difference. That I promise. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Totoro. Am I vegetarian? No. Who am I attracted to? Women, femmes. I'm a lesbian. What lipstick do I use? It's a Maybelline Superstay. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Daniela. Do I have on a filter? I have on a color filter, but no like physical filter. I like a little color filter to make the colors pop a bit more. But no, I don't use I don't like smooth anything out or make my eyes bigger. It's crazy what you can do with those filters. Does it have a zing to it? I mean, it's just seltzer water, so it's just water, carbonated water. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, user. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Snacks. Add the filter. I don't really want to. I like to show my natural face. Is my hair naturally curly? Yes, my hair is naturally like this. No perm. Thank you, Alicia. Thanks, everyone. I'm doing pretty well. Yes, hair is naturally curly. Do I have tattoos? I only have these. They're lesbian and trans flag hearts, kind of modeled after the dual heart emoji. Yeah, I like femmes. I do, Haley. Yes. I can do a fit check. I'll stand up really quick. I want to do a quick fit check. Fit check. Kind of hard to stand too far back. And I'm wearing Mary Jane's. Yeah. Thank you, Kathy. I'm going for business trans today. Kind of going a little bit more like masked today, honestly. What is my gender? I'm a trans woman. I should do a blowout. I've done those before. Yeah. Your name is Izzy. Hello, Izzy. What lipstick do I use? A Maybelline Superstay. Giving professional. Thank you. Business trans. I am business trans. There's an old stand-up comedy bit from Susie Izzard in the 90s where she talks about being business trans, and that's what I'm doing today. Thank you, Janelle. Would I want hair extensions? I'll never say no to it, but I haven't done them yet. Would I do eyelash extensions? Probably not. I don't like fake lashes. This is sub. No, it's not sub only. We've got the floodgates fully open right now. Where's the blazer from? It's from the Banana Republic. Thank you. And the tank is from Quince, and the bottoms are also from Banana Republic. The Taco Bell fries, I want to say were like 7 or 8 out of 10. They were very good. I forget exactly what I said, but I like them, and I like. Oh, hi, Mama Sewell checking in. I really like the Taco Bell fries. I like the nacho cheese you dip them in. I like the spice on the fry. It's good. Do I have a big clue? Maybe. Oh, thank you so much, Katie. What's why people are saying the same thing over and over? Just because they want to get their questions answered. Should get a nose ring. I actually had a nose ring for like 2+ years, maybe 1.5, 2 years. And the only reason it's out is because my nose is healing still from surgery. So soon, well, not soon, probably like once my nose is fully gone down in terms of swelling, which is up to 2 years, then I'll get it put back in. If you're attracted to femme presenting people, wouldn't that make me pan, not lesbian? No, Cozy, it wouldn't make me pan. Pan means you're attracted to people regardless of their gender, right? So masks would also be of interest. But I'm interested, like gender is an important thing that determines if I can be attracted to someone or not, which means I'm not pan. The closest thing that applies is sapphic, but lesbian is close enough. What does my necklace say? Can y'all see? Can y'all see what my necklace says? Someone knows. Something that people like to call me sometimes. You should be able to see it. What am I drinking? Just the seltzer water. Oh, thank you, Daniela. Oh, it's Mama Sewell's birthday? Happy birthday. I'm assuming you're 25. It says mommy. Yes. When will I get veneers? Never. Can I use the women's bathroom? I can, and I do. Would I date another trans woman? Heck yeah, I have. And I. Hi, puppy. Oh no, I love dogs. Oh, I wanted to say hi to that pup. How did you know? Here's a good question. How did you know you wanted to be trans? Dang it, I can't in the comment. So no one wants to be trans. Not that it's like a bad thing, but it's like asking the question, how did you know you wanted to be left-handed, right? It's not like you wake up one day and say, oh, I'm going to be I think I'm going to finally, make the change. I'm going to be left-handed today. I want to be left-handed. You just are. It's not how it works, right? You don't choose, you just are. So I've always been trans. I realized it at 27 years old. Would ever want to have kids? No. Have I been okay since the plane incident? I don't know what the plane incident is. Have I got a filter on? Only color. No visual, no like shapes or smoothing on. Any other questions before we go sub only? The bank thing got the account is unfrozen. Yes. The bank thing is the plane as in because I bought a plane ticket. Yeah. Okay. No. That's been resolved. They reviewed my account and confirmed I am who I am. All right. I think. How's Nugget? He's good. How'd I come out to everyone? I just told them one by one. I told the important people first, and then eventually came out to the world on social media. Am I single? Yes, I am. Your name's Autumn. Cool. All right. I'm not seeing too many. You've got COVID, laying in the bath watching you, the best medicine. I'm sorry. Rest up, Care Bear. All right. We're going sub only. What made me want to socially transition? Wanting to be happy. Because if you don't socially transition, you're pretending to be someone you're not. Hello, Blanchy. What's up, folks? How we doing? How's everybody doing? What's my life goal? Wow, that's a tough one. My mom always said that the meaning of life was to love and be loved. I look so feminine today. Thank you. I feel very feminine today. I feel like this kind of wardrobe, this and like the suit I wore on Monday, is closer to my, because I feel like eventually you generally land on a style, and you can always reinvent, but I feel like this is a step closer. You had 7 teeth pulled? Oh my gosh, why? Yeah. How do you feel when people say you're just in it for rage bait? I mean, I don't regret a single thing, a single video I've ever put out. Um, I I have a set of guidelines of the word, but whenever I make something, it's never I want to make this to make people angry, right? It's I want to make this to educate, and also I want it to be engaging, right? So some people, right, they see my content and they get angry. Okay, why? Because I'm a confident, well-spoken trans person. That upsets them. That doesn't mean it's rage bait, right? Rage bait is when you see like a cooking video of someone making, I don't know, like an apple pie, and they use all green apples, but they put one red apple in there. And the whole point is so that people will comment, "Why'd you put the red apple in? Like, why'd you put the," or, leave one Hershey's Kiss unwrapped. Or in a, maybe even more relevant example, someone who goes on and is like, just says crazy, crazy stuff so that people say back, like, "What are you talking about? That's so crazy." And they don't care what they say as long as it's controversial. I believe what I say. Right? Everything I've ever put out there in terms of like short form content, and there's things I've said that I like have on live, like I used to not want bottom surgery, now I do, like things like that. But I'm not here to make you angry. I would still need more time. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks. I'm not here to make you angry, right? I'm here to educate. And yeah, the idea of trans people existing is controversial. People are going to be angry about it. That doesn't mean that anytime a trans person exists or says something that not everyone agrees with makes it rage bait, I was just fighting with comment sections about not addressing you as your pronouns. Thank you. Thank you, Aaliyah. How much money did we raise for the Trevor Project? We did $150, or we got $150. Thank you, Kathy. What are we eating today? Mediterranean food. We're at Alora. Laura. Did the author from the latest TikTok reach out to you about your video? Oh, Juno Dawson? She didn't need to. Before I posted that video, I got permission from her and her publisher. And I also have permission from several other kids' books that I may or may not make videos about. I was not going to risk, reading someone's book that didn't want it to be read. Juno was all for it. Her publisher was all for it. So, easy. I think we should order a mocktail. What do you think? Let's take a look at the mocktails. But yeah, no, I mean, you can say I'm rage bait. It's fine. But just because I make you angry, in the same way that, like, just because someone is confident and will stand up for what they believe in, that doesn't make them a narcissist, right? Just because something makes you angry, because content makes you angry, doesn't make it rage bait, right? You can like make that jump if you really want to, but not necessarily right. Hello, Clarabella. Did I do electrolysis? I tried it since I have PCOS and couldn't handle the pain. Gotcha. Yeah, I've been doing a year and a half of electrolysis. I've done a year and a half, like 2 hours a week. Did you do numbing beforehand? And where on your body did you do it? How was the bar last night? Hope you had fun. Thank you. It was actually really nice. I got some good time in with Fashion Friend. We dished, we kikied, and it was good. Yeah. And trust me, when I've been called a narcissist or been called a rage baiter, I have really sat down and said, like, am I? Right? Like, I've talked to my therapist about these things. Am I a narcissist? Right? Like, let's dig into it. I've done the research, and I don't think I am. I don't think my content is rage bait either, because I believe in what I'm saying. And I think also one other thing I want to say about this, when it comes to the quote unquote gimmickiness, right? Like the hook of my videos. So for example, cake pops, right? Where I take the cake pops and I hold them in front of the camera, like dangle them, or use food examples, right? Those are called hooks, right? The idea being that, like, I grab you, right? I bring you in and I say, hey, here's something interesting. Could be food, could be like, a sentence, like a, interesting little teaser. And then once you're here and you're watching, I can educate, right? Because no one ever learned anything from a dry, uninteresting video. It's the reason why Bill Nye is popular. It's the reason why Good Eats, the cooking show, which is another big inspiration of mine, or Mythbusters is interesting because they take concepts that are maybe uninteresting or less accessible, and they make them accessible by like bringing in other things, like other like examples or metaphors, allegories, ways of explaining it and showing it that are fun to watch. So just because I do something that grabs you and is interesting to you doesn't make it rage bait. Okay, they've got 3 mocktails. All right, there's one called Arabian Storm, which is pear and raspberry jam, mint leaves, and unfiltered apple juice. Thank you, Banana Bread. I got you. I think people's issue is that it's for children. What's for children specifically? Because none of my content is for children. Even my last video reading a children's book is for parents. It's for parents. There's the salted tangerine, which has tangerine juice, tarragon leaves, citrus juice, and saline. The book reading, no, that's for parents. My mother-in-law is a narcissist, LOL. You are the furthest thing from that. Thank you, Kenzie. Yeah. I mean, look, do I have an ego? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I think what I'm saying is correct? Yes. In order to be a content creator, in order to want to put yourself on the internet and talk to people and make points and try to educate, you can't just like flip, you can't like not know what you believe in. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to have an ego. It's why you'd want to film yourself in the first place. There's no content creator out there that doesn't have these things. Yeah. Okay. The salted tangerine. Someone said it sounds rank.
I'm so sorry. Are you Lily Chino?
I am.
Oh my gosh! I follow you. We're such a big fan. Can I photo with you?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Can I get a photo with you?
Of course.
Oh my god, this is so crazy.
I'm on stream right now, but you're welcome to.
Thank you so much.
How about give me the phone? I'll take a selfie. How about that?
Oh my gosh, this is so crazy.
Oh no, you're totally good.
I love your outfit.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now, let's get it. There it is.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, have a great Friday. Take it easy. Yeah, bye. That was nice. Now, those, of course, were actors. I paid them to do that. The book was to introduce parents to tools to educating their children. Exactly. User effective. Couldn't say it better myself. All right. And then the final one is Mediterranean Punch, which has citrus, nutmeg, cinnamon, mint, and ginger ale. I think I want that one. Made their day. I hope so. They seem sweet. I was going to make a paid chatter joke. Yeah, of course. I mean, of course was fake. What do you think? Should we do the Arabian jam? I think I won the Mediterranean Punch, or the salted tan. Okay, we'll see. I think because it was read in a school teacher way. Oh, totally. Like that was intentional, but also that's how these books are read, right? That's how you read a book like that. I don't know why you're so against the salted tangerine. Do people actually think you hire people to say they know you? Probably. Thank you, Madison, for subscribing. Oh, God. Does it feel surreal when you get recognized like a celebrity? Yeah, it kind of does. It happens a good amount at this point, but it is kind of humbling because a lot of times, even though like, yeah, there's 1,100 people watching right now, that's just a number, right? Because really, even though I'm talking to y'all, it's just me here in person. So I don't always get to see, or it's hard to like imagine that scale. So when people come up and say hi to me, it's like, wow, okay, no, that number is real. It's pretty cool. Should we do a vote? I'm gonna ask a question of the bartender when I see them next, because I really just want the least sweet one, because I don't want anything too sweet today. So when the bartender comes back out, we can do that. I think I like the idea of ginger ale. I might even ask to replace it with ginger beer, because I like ginger beer quite a bit. But we'll see. Once the bartender comes back out. Oh, looks like they're coming. If I met you and said, it's Aaliyah or ale, would you remember me? Of course I would. Of course I would. Yeah. You've been here for a long time, Aaliyah. I know you. You like ginger beer? I know, right? Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Lucy, for subscribing. Opa, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Cough drop time. Gotta have my cough drop. Yeah. No rush. Yeah. That would be so awesome. Yeah, maybe one day. What cuisine is it? We're at a Mediterranean restaurant today. Never had ginger beer. Ginger beer is basically just a much stronger ginger ale. There's no alcohol in it, but it is. It's just like way more ginger. Like, you really taste the ginger. Ginger beer. If you ever had a dark and stormy, thank you, Aaliyah. Like, if you ever had a dark and stormy, ginger beer is a pretty common mixer. You might have had it and just not realize it. Ginger beer or mocktail? Well, there's a ginger beer in one of the mocktails. The what's it called? The Mediterranean punch. Well, actually, it has ginger ale. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask and see which is the least sweet of the mocktails. Hello, Madison. How you doing? What is saganaki? I don't know what that is. That sounds like. I don't know what it is. When you do another photo shoot, oh, I will, Aaliyah. Don't worry. Actually, at my doctor's office, my surgeon's office. Hey, so of the buzz-free mocktails, which would you say is the least sweet?
The least sweet, I go with the Mediterranean.
The Mediterranean punch?
Yeah.
Okay. And would you say that like swapping it for ginger beer would be good, or
We make it with ginger ale, but you want my ginger.
do you like it with ginger ale?
Yeah, I like it more with ginger ale.
Okay, we'll do that then. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Flaming cheese. Oh, that kind of sounded like. Yeah, no, I don't know if they have it. How about this? Let's read through the menu and see. Thank you, Clarabella. Color of your blazer looks great. Thank you, Chris. Hello, Sad Bunny. Okay, so here they have a restaurant week like prefix menu, which we can consider. But let's read the actual menu first. Thank you, Gray. Yeah, I love cheese, and I am flaming. That's an old joke. Remember how they used to call queer people flaming? That was like a thing, which is so interesting. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Clarabella. All right, so this is a very fancy Mediterranean restaurant. Okay, so we'll start with the dips. Thank you, Trio. Hi, Samantha G. Okay, they have 4 different kinds of dips. Well, technically it's 3, and then there's a tasting that's all of them for $40. I am flaming. Thank you. Okay, there's a, and it's all the dips are served with a Turkish bazlama. I'm assuming that's a bread. I'm assuming that's like pita. There's a tahini hummus with heirloom chickpeas, sesame tomatoes, herbed tahini, lemon, red onion, radish, spicy zhoug, Aleppo, urfa, and olive oil. Okay. There's mahamra, which has roasted bell pepper. Mahamra, of course, is like a peppery, nutty dip. And JFA, fine, but I don't really care. Thank you so much. A roasted red bell pepper, walnuts, pomegranate seeds, and molasses and feta. Sounds kind of good. And then there's an eggplant duo. Can y'all see the drink? With twice cooked eggplant and bell pepper, whipped mutabal, Calabrian chili, olive oil, and cilantro. Yeah, we're going from like the least fancy Taco Bell to super fancy today. And then there's a tasting. So for $40, we could have all of the 3 dips. Roasted red bell pepper dip. Okay. I think of the dips, I would either the mahamra or the hummus. But we'll see. How's the drink? Let's try it. That's nice. It's just like a citrusy, light drink. Gingery, citrusy, sweet, a little minty. It's quite good. Bazlama is flatbread. Thank you, Kaylee. Is it Turkish? It's Mediterranean. Yeah. Okay. Then they have the meze, M-E-Z-Z-E, which I don't know what that actually means, what translates to directly, but it usually means like appetizers. There's a dolma, which is, if you don't know what a dolma is, it's usually a kind of like a ricey situation wrapped up in a grape leaf. I think that's what it is. The hummus sounds good, yeah. Got that ginger ale. Yep, dolma is stuffed leaves. Do you have a drink? You said you weren't an alcoholic the other day. Oh, do I ever have a drink? No. I am intentionally sober. Even though alcohol wasn't my main vice, it's just easier this way because honestly, at this point, if I had even one drink, it's not like I'd be able to control myself, no problem. But even one drink, towards the end of me drinking alcohol, one drink would make me feel crappy the next day. It was no fun. So it's just easier to not drink it as a rule. At this point, though, I'm more comfortable if there's like a trace amount of alcohol that they use in a food. It's fine. I don't care about that because that doesn't affect my body. But okay, so there's dolma, mushroom and herb dolma, tzatziki, which is like that, tzatziki sauce. Pinoli, it's pinoli because pinoli cookies are um, pine nuts, right? I'm assuming that's what it is. Not the cookies though. Pickled mushroom, radish, and dill. Gotcha. They also have a burrata, which is cheese, with Jerusalem artichoke, hazelnut, roasted grapes, gremolata, and focaccia bread. Definitely try the dolma. Okay. They have a crudo, which usually means raw fish, beetroot and sumac cured steelhead Mount Lassen trout. That is a mouthful. So trout, labna, which is like a buttery kind of like paste, not quite a sauce. It technically is a sauce. Roe, which is fish eggs, dill, citrus, and spiced tuile. I don't know what tuile is. And the burrata tastes like soil. What tastes like soil? Octopus souvlaki. I don't like octopus. Well, I don't eat octopus, but I'm going to read this anyway because I'm curious. Confit octopus, golden potato, Spanish-style chorizo, romesco, sherry gastrique, and an herb salad. Beetroot tastes like soil. I love beets. They have, saganaki. Dollface, I think, was the one who said it. Grilled saganaki, which is cheese, honey poached pears, citrus, and flaming ouzo. So that's going to be, they're going to light it on fire probably in front of me if we want to do cheese. There's a pate di funghi. So pate is normally like kind of like a block of liver, and they cut it. But this is di funghi, which means mushrooms instead of meat. Shaved and pickled mushrooms, saba, and focaccia bread. Everyone I know loves it. I think it's just me. Fair enough. And then, of course, they have Pacific oysters with fermented harissa hot sauce and sumac lime mignonette. So of these are really quite fancy. I would say either the burrata, the crudo, or the saganaki. Leaning towards the crudo. Okay. We're going to move on. We don't need to make a decision just yet. Salads. They have a baby kale salad with quinoa, grapefruit, can't do it, blood orange, cashew, ricotta salata, and verjus. Crudo is going to be raw fish, kind of like a sashimi almost. A local lettuce and green, fine. And then they have a beet salad. Farro, baby beets, feta, arugula, cucumber, mahamura, which is the walnut dip, roasted red pepper, and red wine vinaigrette. That sounds pretty good too. Sounds pretty good. Okay. Now they've definitely redone their menu since we were here last. They have izgara, which are kebabs and skewers from our traditional Turkish charcoal grill. Maybe it is a Turkish restaurant. I mean, it's Mediterranean, so it's in the same place. But they have a wrap, choice of kebab with za'atar spice flatbread, marinated cucumber, tomato, olive, and feta, or a plate, choice of kebab served with rice, pilaf, salad, cucumber, tomato. Okay. They have Spanish adobo shrimp, cherry and pimenton marinade, sour orange, garlic, aioli, and padron chilies. They have Ladolamano chicken, Greek-style lemon chicken, lettuce, parsley, and tzatziki. That sounds pretty good. You like adobo shrimp? Thank you, Colin. Can I call you, what should I call you? Because your name is a Colin, but that's kind of a weird thing to call someone. And then an Adana kebab, which is lamb and beef kofta, so just kind of like bits of meat, hunks of meat, sumac marinated onion, bell pepper, harissa, and tuna. Ania. Oh, it's Ania. Hi, Ania. Okay. Now we're finally getting to the lunch plates, okay? There's P-E-A, triangoli. What's a triangoli? Is that like, can someone look that up? It's like Triangole. Triangoli. Surely that reminds you of Doner kebabs in Scotland, of course. They have Mount Lassen steelhead trout with butter bean puree, glazed broccolini, turnip, and delicata squash. Now this sounds interesting. They have a rabbit cannelloni, which has rabbit pancetta ragu, braised kale, smoked pecorina fonduta, pignoli, and pangrattato. Pasta with a pea filling, okay. But rabbit cannelloni, like rabbit pasta? Thank you, Aaliyah. They have a beef tenderloin shashlik with jeweled couscous, pomegranate, preserved lemon chermoula, and asparagus. Pasta like raviolis. Thank you, Veronica. They have spaghetti chitara with tomato basil butter sauce and eggplant with stuff, but that doesn't sound interesting. Okay, they also have sides, flatbread, rice pilaf, potatoes, veggies, sprouts, salad, blah, 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 blah. Okay. What are we thinking, y'all? As far as an appetizer goes, we'll say app, and this is a pretty expensive meal, so, you know, go app, main, dessert, all right? As far as an appetizer goes, I'm going to put the salads out. It's looping. Is that for anyone else? Bebe and Aaliyah, it's back. Are we good now? TikTok's been acting up lately. Okay. Cool. Good for you. Great. As far as a mez goes, I think I'm not as much as the cheese does sound good. What do y'all? I mean, the flaming cheese. I don't know. It does sound good. Dolphin. I know some of y'all want the cheese. I think the crudo also sounds really good. The crudo sounds really good. Banana Bread says dolmas. Kaylee says burrata. Get both. I don't know. These are like $20+ appetizers, so we're gonna not go too hard today. I think I'm proud. It's also an experience. It's true. I think I'm between the crudo and the saganaki for an appetizer, and then for main. Would y'all say either like should we go rabbit cannelloni, which is like pasta with rabbit inside and stuff, or should we go for more traditional like kebabs? I could do either. I feel like the rabbit cannelloni is going to be more interesting, but also this is a Mediterranean restaurant and we could just go traditional. I'd also be down for the Greek lemon chicken. That sounds good too. Is rabbit a game tasting meat? It can be. It can be. All right. So we'll do a poll. I'm kind of split on this one. Smile for rabbit, which is going to be like still Mediterranean in its way, but different. Smile for rabbit cannelloni and frown for a kebab. And probably get the plate. Smile for the cannelloni, rabbit cannelloni, frown for the plate. The plate of food. Of traditional food, I should say. Hey, I was curious. Between the crudo and the saganaki, what would you say? The crudo? Okay, we'll do the crudo. Thank you. Lemon chicken will have oregano. I'll be okay. Thank you, Clarabella. Okay, so we're seeing more for the traditional. More for traditional. So either the Spanish adobo shrimp, the lado la mano chicken, or the kebab. Those are the three. All right, we'll go traditional today. That's fine. Ale says, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know. It's not lagging on my end, so I don't really know what to tell you. It's probably TikTok being TikTok. Thank you, Adriana. What do we think here? Well, kebab. Okay, so the Adana kebab, you think? I guess we can also ask. We can also just ask if there's something in particular that would be the move. I'm also not opposed to the trout, but I think we're at a Mediterranean restaurant. Yeah, the shrimp does sound pretty good. I think the shrimp or the chicken is probably where I'm at. I was less, but you have made me want to be. Wait, I was less by name, but you have made me want to be less by nature. Were you less luck? Does that mean you changed your username? I'm confused. You seem to be making a joke, and I have seemed to miss it. Trout, says Danny. Eh, eh, eh. Now, if we got a plate, it would be kebab served with rice pilaf and salad of cucumber, tomato, olives, and feta. Not less. Oh. I was Les by name, but you made me want to be Les by name. Kebabs or trout, yeah. The trout comes with butter, bean puree, glazed broccolini, turnip, and delicata squash. The trout sounds good, Chris. Is that what you mean, or the shrimp? I'm down for the shrimp. I'm down for the chicken, and I'm down for the trout. We'll just have to ask and see. Less luck. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Got it. You probably get filtered by saying LEZ, so makes sense. Shrimp. I'm seeing a lot for shrimp, so we'll ask and see. But I'm down. I'm down for any of those. I'd be happy with any of those. And the server was like very clear that the crudo was the move. And I'm actually happy to hear that because I think I probably wanted the crudo a little bit more. What can I say? I wanted it a little bit more. So, anyways, so last night went to a bar with fashion friend. It's interesting because the bars we went to. Do I know that person? There's no way that's someone I know from a million years ago. Yeah, thank God. Okay. One of the bars we went to, I was kind of hoping to I guess I was with my friends, so it wouldn't have worked anyways, but I kind of want to go and flirt with some baddies. I'm feeling some confidence finally post FFS. I'm feeling ready to get out there and talk to people. And the only thing really holding me back is my old lady bedtime, because at 9:30, 10, I'm done, no matter what. But I really would like to get out there and talk to people because I just haven't been doing it enough. You ready back to date? Yeah, more or less. I think I'm ready. Especially with all the autumn nonsense earlier this week. I think I'm ready to get back out there. It's hard, but I have more energy. I think I'm finally getting over the hump of long COVID. I still am not quite there yet. But I have more energy, especially this week. I've been turning a corner a little bit. That's me, haha, down to have a fun evening, but my sweatpants call me by 9 or 9:30. That's me too. I think I mentioned this on the stream, but I went to go and see a show with my friend, a podcast recording with my friend on Tuesday, and I love the show. I've been listening to it for a long time. It was really funny, and then out of nowhere, my eyes just start closing, and I'm like, ugh. And I start falling asleep in my chair, and I felt so old, but yeah, I'm dating again. It's weird after 13 years of marriage and a divorce. Well, I can only imagine. Good luck to you. Wait, did Autumn go badly wrong? Yeah. Hello, Elmir. Autumn decided not to move forward with me, which is, fine. There's no hard feelings. And honestly, we'll leave the door open, possibly. But basically, they just moved to San Francisco, and they're just starting to explore poly. And the way that it kind of shook out was it felt like they said that they need to focus on their wife, which I get. It was cool. The bummer was that we had good chemistry, but also is like literally 48 hours of talking. So like, what's the worst that could happen? I know I love going to concert, but I'm tired by the time the opener is done. Exactly. And it's like, I could take my meds later in the day, but then I'm like definitely up till 3 in the morning, and I don't like that. Would I be open to a date with someone for a late night drive that is past 9? A drive? Like the date is driving? Is that what you mean? Why would she go out and date in the first place if she needed to figure out her life? That's sad. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't call it sad. I think that it just kind of our little fling helped her realize that like she needed to prioritize her wife, which sure. Fine.
If I'm not wrong, you have a crudo, right?
That's me.
There you go.
Thank you. Wow.
How are you doing
Okay.
today?
That's very
Good to see
pretty.
you,
Thank
yeah.
you so much. All right. Wait, look, it's me grasping for a straw. For straws, grasping. I hid 200 resin ducks in my boss's office today. Good for you. Good morning, Carissa. Also, we got a gift that just came through. Before I show you this this wonderful plate, I don't know if you can see it from here. You can almost see it. This was very sweet. A gift from Samantha. Thank you, Samantha. Your outfit is so good today. Thank you, Hith. They said, I wish it could be more, but I'm off sick from work with 2 X's. Thank you, Samantha. And hey, you're the only person to have gifted today. So out of all 826 people watching, you're the one that's really supporting the stream in the biggest way. So there is absolutely nothing to apologize for. Thank you so much for supporting the stream and making this wonderful crudo worth it. Look at this. And let's throw some gas tank emojis out for Samantha G. Thank you, Carissa. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Wouldn't you know? I mean, come on, right? Samantha made this possible. It's making this possible. So let's read what this is, okay? I know it looks different, right? This is the crudo. I'll read it to you. It is beetroot and sumac cured. So it's not actual beetroot. It's just the fish is like cured in beetroot and sumac. So it's like fish. It's cured steelhead Mount Lassen trout. So it's fish, but it's red because it's been like cured with beets. Thank you. Ooh, we got some subscriptions. Someone must have gifted those. Who did? Was that Vanessa? I think someone named Vanessa? Oh, it was Vamp Love. Thank you, Vamp Love, for gifting, I think, 5 subscriptions. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. Now, that brings us over the halfway mark to 900. Only 48 subscribers. Oh, geez. Sometimes, y'all. It's a good one. Vamp Love. Lovely. Thank you. Is it Brandy Snaps? I'll read it in a second. But we got some gifts coming through. Thank you very much, Vamp, for those gifts. Once we have 48 more subscribers, which we're getting close to, or closely getting towards. That's not even. I can't talk. It's Friday. We're getting there. We will be going to a sushi train restaurant where a little train carries your sushi out to your table, and you take the sushi off. And then you press a button and the train zooms back to the sushi chef. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? I love that. Okay. So, a couple more gifts and then we'll eat this wonderful crudo. First and foremost, let's say thank you to, we love Adriana. Thank you, Adriana. Adriana sent $5. Thank you, friend. And said, love you, Lily, with 3 purple hearts. Anytime I say the word Purple Heart, I think about the military medal. You know that one where, like, I think it's when you get injured in the military? I know that's not what you mean by the Purple Hearts, but for some reason, that's where my mind always goes. I don't know where I was going with that, other than that's just like, that's the noise. Sometimes I'm just going to take the noise in my head and make it noise coming out of my mouth. It's just how it works. You have your uncle's Purple Health Medical. It's also a movie I've never seen. Yeah. Anyways, Adriana, thank you, my friend. We love Adriana. Did I ever consider the military? Absolutely not. My dad being in the military, first off, my dad didn't want me to go into the military like him. And second off, I didn't want to go in the military. Oh, that's cool, Vanessa. Very cool. I love how aesthetically pleasing the background always is. Thank you, Gatita. Thank you. I work hard on that. It's not as easy as you'd think to find well lit, quiet places with good reception and good food. It's harder than you think. Thank you for calling that out. Thank you, Adriana. We love Adriana. Adriana is awesome. She's a great mod and someone who's been around for a long time. We love Adriana. Thank you. Also, thank you to this is Scotty Gray on TikTok. Hello, Scotty. Thank you, Gatita, and thank you, Banana Bread. You look really sophisticated today. The makeup, hair, outfit, background, lush. Can someone take a screenshot of me, or just like maybe over the course of the stream, get some screenshots, and I might post one on my Instagram story. Just send it to me. Thank you, Aaliyah. See you later. Anyways, Scotty Gray, thank you very much. Sent $2. Appreciate it, my friend. And said, your fit and makeup are fire today with a fire emoji. Always lovely. Adore you from Scotty Gray on TikTok. And that is an orange, yellow, and brown hearts in sequence. Those are Thanksgiving colors. I love that. Thank you, Scotty Gray. Mwah. You are at a business lunch. We are at a business lunch. We also got another gift. Y'all are coming through with the gifts today. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you. Y'all, it should go without saying because I've said it a million times. Yes, it was 70s colors. I've said it a million times, but this is it. This is what I like to do. I love streaming. I feel safe here with y'all. I love talking to y'all. Believe it or not, I don't have as many, and I'm sure some people who are watching the trolls are gonna be like, yeah, big surprise. But I have some in real life friends, but not as many as I'd like. It's hard to make friends as an adult. Fashion friend and a few others, people I am lucky enough to spend time with. But honestly, like on any given day, majority of my socializing and hanging out comes from hanging with y'all. So it makes me happy. It's like an important part of my life. And it makes me happy to know that y'all like it enough to, put your wallet behind it. Because living in San Francisco is not a cheap thing to do. It's safer than most places, especially in the U.S. these days. And that's why I live here, and also because it's gorgeous. But not everyone can say. A lot of people have tried to be a content creator, right? Who among us? But it's not easy, and some of it is luck, and a lot of it is community. And y'all are literally putting the dollars behind the thing you like to support me and support this stream. So know that it's not unnoticed, and I appreciate it a lot. It's hard to make friends as an adult. Yeah, it's so hard to make friends as an adult. I have like 2 friends. Yeah, pretty much. Random questions. What's my favorite holiday? Probably like. For some reason, I'm thinking Thanksgiving. Anyways, let's read another gift. It's from Kaylee. Thank you, Kaylee. Sent $10. Said, enjoy your meal with another purple heart emoji. Fun. Thank you, Kaylee. That's so sweet. Ugh, I will enjoy my meal. I love this. Look at this. Look at this meal. How lucky am I? Come on. A lot of people will never eat something this fancy in their entire life. And here I am. That was so sweet. I'll make this possible. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It is, wait, do you work here now? Oh, okay. Well, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much. I totally lost my train of thought. We were thanking Kaylee. Yes, throw some gas tank emojis up for Kaylee. Cheers, thank you. Wow, y'all coming through with the gifts. More and more keep coming through. Kaylee, you're so sweet. Also, I love the way your name is spelled. K-A-Y, but it's like there's no space, but you capitalize the L. It's like Kay and Lee, which are 2 different names, but merged into one. A fusion name. It's fun. Thank you, Kay. Also, thank you, to Amanda. Hello, Amanda. Oh, this is sweet. So before I said that I don't have as many real life friends, like people who I see in person as I'd like. And Amanda sent $5 and said, in all caps, you have me as a friend, with a red heart emoji. And I won't say what the other emoji is because I think, unless they want to out themselves, because I probably shouldn't have said their first name because I know who they are now. Let me know if you want me to say. But agreed. Yes, absolutely. It was Vamp Love. It was a vampire emoji. I saw the vampire emoji and I was like, this is Vamp Love. Gotcha. I mean, the appetizer. Here's the appetizer. I'll hold it. I'll hold it up because it is a very cute appetizer. Thank you, Vin. And yeah, y'all are definitely my friends. People who I love to hang out with. I think one of the reasons I like, one of the things that's fulfilling for me, Pose Lily. One of the things that's fulfilling is getting to know y'all's lives, because it's cool to have people around the world, friends around the world that we keep up, right? I like knowing good and bad things, right? Like, we know our friend Liz right now is about to undergo some surgery, and that's really tough. We also know people who have just gotten pregnant, people who are going through divorce, people who are, excited about an early relationship, all sorts of stuff, right? Like, things that are just, it's a community, I guess, is what I'm describing. Maddie's parents are getting divorced. I'm sorry to hear that. But the cool thing about the community is that we get to talk about it in a relatively safe space, as safe as a public internet stream can be. Would I ever want kids? No. Anyways, thank you, Van. That's very sweet of you. Also, y'all, you just keep coming through. We are a village, Jerry. Another gift, jeez. Christine said $5. Thank you, Christine, and said, oh my gosh, another gift. Just y'all are crazy today. Thank you. Christine sent $5. Thank you. She has a son. It's Nugget. Thank you, fam. Christine said, beautiful, as always, with a red heart emoji. Thank you. That is very sweet of you. You have jacked up teeth? Oh, right. Oh, because you got 7 removed this morning? Right. I don't know if I caught why you had those removed. I'm assuming cavities. But anyways, thank you, Christine. Appreciate you, friend. Making this possible, I'm assuming we're going to get, well, actually, we haven't decided yet. We still have to ask our server what the main's going to be. But look at this. Isn't this so cool? I mean, we really need not just smell-o-vision, but taste-o-vision. Because how cool would it be if you could taste this, right? Anyways, thank you, Kristen. Appreciate you. Phew, one kid down for a nap, the other set up with learning books. I'm exhausted. I would be too. 3 paw children, that's sweet, baby. Are the meals like this still a struggle with all the donations you get? I mean, they wouldn't happen if it weren't for the donations, So when gifts come through, they are not a struggle. When gifts do not come through, they are. It might not look like it, but I do live relatively modestly outside of these streams. I'm not like indulging in the finer things left and right. I have about as small of an apartment as I possibly can. It's I'm not saying I'm living like in squalor by any means. I like where I live, and I am relatively comfortable. But I think people misinterpret, like, oh, if she eats fancy food, she must just be manipulating people for money, right? Like, I'm not a trust fund kid. Y'all are literally just making this happen. There's no other way to say it. Like, I don't have support from my parents. My parents are not wealthy either. Anyways, there we go. Let's try this. Oh wait, I think there was another gift that came through. Thank you, Jack. Another gift, y'all. Oh, this is sweet. Thank you, Trish. Trish sent $15. Thank you, Trish. Said thank you. Oh, okay. This is the song emoji has suggested that I need to sing this. Thank you for being a friend. Love you. Here's to a wonderful weekend with a hand heart emoji, a black heart emoji, and a hug emoji. Thank you very much, Trish. You're a sweetie. I appreciate you. Yes, they are, Clarabelle. We love Trish. Trish, I really, okay. I know I say it here and there, but are you around this weekend? Because I would like to download Fortnite and play. Even if it's just a few rounds, because I haven't played in a million years. I like playing. Valorant can only be so fun. Also, if you want to play Valorant, we can play Valorant. What, do you want to play Valorant this weekend? Would you play Valorant with me? Because sometimes I have a friend that I always play with, and it's great, but he's not always around. Oh, I love video games. I'm a huge gamer. Anyways, I am going to eat it. Thank you, Avery. Let's do this. Let's get a little bit of the labneh, a little olive oil. I'll save some of that crunch. I'll get like half of it maybe. Perfect. Wow.
It's good, huh?
Incredible. You were correct. That is insane. Okay, before I take another bite, I have a question. In terms of a main, I'm between, wow, a adobo shrimp, lado lamano chicken, and a trout. Trout, shrimp, or chicken? The trout? Okay.
With the beef puree, the butter.
Perfect. We'll do the trout. Thank you. Does it taste of soil? No. It's that there is so much flavor happening. So I can't even, I'm going to try and describe this. The fish itself has a lot of flavor because it has been cured in the beets and the sumac. It is a very powerfully flavored fish. But, ooh, thank you for subscribing, Kim. Opa. That's just where it starts, right? You've got some orange, so providing some sweetness and some freshness. The roe on top, the salmon eggs, a lot of saltiness and brininess to contrast with kind of like the labneh, which is kind of like this buttery milk spread situation, which is the opposite of that. It's like just like milky, fatty, creamy, and then the crunch on top adds like this insane texture and cheesiness that this might have been. Is this the best thing I've eaten this week? Mm. Mm. Wow. Is it fishy? No. It's super fresh. It beats the tacos. Oh, it beats the tacos. This is a crudo snack. It's a crudo. Do I like Fortnite? I haven't played it in a while, but yeah. I'm wondering how my mods decide when to mute and stuff. Um, that's honestly their process, and I let them do their thing. But I trust my mods. Definitely beats the tacos. Wow. I'm trying to think of anything that we've had this week. If y'all can remember, throw some stuff out we've had this week that. Okay, so what do we do this week? Because I don't think I've had. This is one of the best bites I've had. Maybe ever. This might be like a top 10 dish. Thank you, Bad Gal. Like, it's just so perfectly balanced. I can't get over it. I want to eat 17 of them. It's unreal what is happening on this plate. Insane. Wow. Give me some Owen Wilson wows. I can't, y'all. I can't. Wow. One of my patients that here for top surgery heard me watching you and got so excited. Cool. Well, say hello to them for me. The palate looks too sophisticated. I think you'd like it. Yeah, we're at a restaurant called Alora, Danny. Called Alora. Thank you, Savannah. Wow. Wow. That's the Owen Wilson wow. Am I going to see Gaga? Probably not. Is she in San Francisco soon? I don't want it to end. I'm so sad. I like don't want to eat it because I don't want it to end. I want it to keep going. I want to keep eating this forever. Like, what? What? There's also an oil at the bottom, and I'm wondering if it's. I think it might be orange infused olive oil. I think they might infuse the rind with orange. Do you get worried about telling people where you are? Yeah, sometimes, but also like I'm in public with a camera, and if anyone wants to try something, they're gonna get recorded. So, hey, I'm late. What have you had? Just this so far in the app. What does it taste like? A million different things at once. It's citrusy, it's salty, it's briny, it's fatty, it's creamy, it's everything. I should get another. Well, let's get our main first. We ordered the trout, which is what the server recommended this, so I'm going to trust that they know what they're talking about with the main as well, because they said that the main that I was thinking about was their favorite, and if this is their favorite as well, one of their favorites, out of 10, it's an 11. My necklace says "mommy." Mm. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. It's literally perfect. What is it? It was a trout crudo. Just insane. It really doesn't get much better than this. Who's a gay icon for me? Currently, it's Gabby Windy. That's her name, right? Gabby Windy. Mommy or mommy? I don't know what the Oh, it's Mommmy. That's how it's spelled. I don't know if there's a difference between those in terms of like what they mean. I have high hopes for the entree as well. Think about Dylan Mulvaney. I think she's important. I think she's really important. I think she's quickly becoming one of the most known. Like she's kind of surpassed like. Let's see. Well, there's Elliot Page. It's unfortunate that you can really kind of name the trans people in the public knowledge like in 5 people, but Dylan, Elliot Page, unfortunately Caitlyn Jenner. But honestly, I'm going to take her off because I don't think she's been particularly relevant for a while. Mommy to you is like, well, this is mommy, but also that's what it's implying. I love Gabby, but she's not on the level of Dylan yet. And she's also not trans, so yeah, it's kind of like Elliot, Dylan. I mean, you could say Laverne Cox, although I don't hear as much about her. Who else is on that level? Was she on The Bachelorette? Yes, and then she came out, and she was just on Traders, and was so great there. And honestly, I think she needs to host a gay Bachelorette. Hunter's a great example. She's not like as much of an advocate as say like Dylan. Hunter's just out there being an actor, which is great. But you're correct that she is like close-ish to an A-level star. She's going to be starring in the new Blade Runner movie. I think it's Elon's kid. Yeah, what's her name? Vanessa? No, Vivian Wilson is her name. She's great. She's doing a lot of great stuff. She is channeling like chaotic queer energy into a really good place. Yeah. Vivian, yeah. Never learned her. Yeah, no, Vivian Wilson. She's cool. She just did like a cover, was on the cover of Teen Vogue, one of those magazines, and gave a really great interview. She's exactly the kind of person we need of like, I'm related to Elon, and I think he's the worst thing ever. Owen Wilson's daughter is queer. Interesting. Good to know. Dwayne Wade's kid is trans. I think Kevin Bacon's kid. I think Kevin Bacon's kid is trans. What's her name? Scream Queen, Halloween. Jamie Lee Curtis's kid is trans. Yeah. I had to look up Gabby Windy. She is very hot, and she's very gay. Yeah. Just married someone who also is hot in their own way. I think it's with an E, though. What's with an E? Is Megan Fox queer? I guess that would make sense. Jazz Jennings, sure. Jazz Jennings is popular. You're not muted, Chaka Khan. You're probably just getting filtered. This is a, it's called an Arabian... Ooh! Yes! Slay Queen! Someone, did y'all see that coming down the street? Did you see the person with the trans flag? Did you see that? Someone just skateboarding down the street with a trans flag. You had to have seen that, right? Jamie, J-Lo's kid is non-binary. Lovely. Isn't Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner's kid also trans? Didn't they just come out? You didn't see it? Oh, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. They were just like that. They were just skateboarding down the street with a massive trans flag. That's what we love to see in San Francisco. We love to see it. Whoever that is, mwah. Cher's kid Chaz Bono, trans man, I think. Is Jaden? I don't know if Jaden Smith is non-binary. I think they just are androgynous. Correct me if I'm wrong if they've come out, but I think they're just kind of androgynous. What's the worst thing you would do for $1 million? That is a really tough question, and I don't know if I want to answer it. I'm sorry to tell you, your beauty has me focused on you, so I didn't see. For a Klondike bar, I can answer. What's the worst thing I do for a Klondike bar? I don't know. It's such a broad, like, I struggle to come up with those ideas of, like, what's a bad thing that I could do. How dare you, Janice? How dare you put that jingle in our heads? They're not even that good. Ooh, the trout is coming. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Oh, look at this. Look at this trout. Yeah, R.I.P. Choco Tacos. Look at this. So let's read what this is real quick. This is Mount Lassen steelhead trout with butter bean puree. It's hard to see, but it's on the bottom. Glazed broccolini, turnip, and delicata squash. I mean, they said it would be good. Thank you, Never Better, for resubscribing. Hello, hope I'm my friend. Welcome. Oh, ready for this? Looks like it's probably pretty hot. Did the last one come through? What was it? I think it might have been filtered. Okay, I'm gonna need a fork with this. Excuse all the coughing. I am hoping that over the weekend I get enough rest that this cough really starts to go away. Sorry for shaking the table. Okay, just gonna cut this up a little bit so I can easily eat it while I am holding up the plate for y'all to see. Wow, this is coming apart like nobody's business. It's just falling apart here. So once again, this is trout. What's the white circles? I think it's probably like a radish is my guess. Some sort of like radish-like. Yeah, something like that. Wow. All right, here we go. Look at this. Take a little bit of broccolini. Got some bean puree going on here. The yellow things are squash. They're delicata squash sliced. That's really good. That's really good. Wow. Wow. Now, is it on the level of mind-blowing that the last one was? No. But it's really good. Mm. Mm. So buttery. That trout's cooked perfectly. Have I been invited on any podcasts or news shows? Absolutely. And I've turned down most of them. What's the protein? Trout. Mount Lassen trout. 1 out of 10? This is a 9. It's really good. I mean, the only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because it's not as good as the one from earlier. or it's not like it's still so good. Like I would recommend this to anyone. Even if you're not big on fish, this is great. It's so mild. It's so mild. Is trout Mediterranean? I don't know. Is it? Wow. We gotta get back here more often. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think all my comments got filtered. I see. Yeah, all I saw was I would and old. That's all I got. That's all we saw is I would and old. But I have an idea of what you mean there. It's just really, it's exactly what you want. It's not too heavy, but it's definitely going to be very filling. It's also quite healthy, but doesn't feel healthy. That's not like, oh, this is a health food, but it's not going to make you like tired in 2 hours. You know what I mean? Not even a little bit. Oh my. Oh, look at this crispy skin, right? Right? It is delicious, Al. Like, it is delicious. Wow. Big red with some garlic bread? I agree. I'm going to take a quick break and take a sip of my drink. So, yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do tonight. I don't have any plans. Part of me says just relax and maybe do something tomorrow. But part of me says, like, go get something. Go get, or do something, I mean. Thank you, Elle. Like, I kind of want to get out there. I just don't know what maybe I guess people go solo to bars, right? Should I go and do that? It's not really my thing usually. Is that people go to bars on their own to meet people, right? That's the thing? Watch a film, paint your nails, and have your favorite snacks in bed. Also, a really good idea. Weekends are always busy. Taking care of the youngins. Go on your own sometimes. Yeah, of course. I think they do, right? That's pretty common. Go and be the hot, mysterious girl at the bar. Thank you, Aim. I will. That's how you meet people. Got it. Maybe I'll do that then. I know what I like doing to my... Whoa, Clarabella. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Real good. Real good. Wow, wow, wow. And we still have dessert. What is this dish called? It is a trout. It's called Mount Lassen Steelhead Trout with buttered beans puree, glazed broccolini, turnip, and delicata. Oh, okay, it's not radish, it's a turnip. That's what these little discs are, is turnip. Turnip and delicata squash. Quite good. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Or maybe I'll lie in bed and go out tomorrow. We shall see. Because I'm going to be traveling quite soon. So we're going to get some streams not in San Francisco. I'm not going to say where I'm going. I have a couple trips coming up. Thank you so much for subscribing. Opa, my friend. Cheers, turn up for what exactly? A quick head bob. It's one of those examples of my memory just being 0%. To see you, maybe. Solo travel, yes, I'm going to visit someone. An old friend. But I'm just not going to say where I am because there's no reason to. What's in the drink? Actually, ginger ale, think like lemon juice, maybe? Let me look it up. I'm glad to hear that, Celeste. Thank you for subscribing. We're now what? Like, what are we at? 8:55. That means we're 45 away from a fancy sushi train stream where we're gonna get all dressed up and go get our sushi delivered on a little mini train. This is the Mediterranean punch. It has citrus, nutmeg, cinnamon, mint, and ginger ale. Pretty good. I can't really taste the cinnamon, to be honest. That's fine. It kind of just tastes like a citrusy, classed up ginger ale. Which is, if I'm being honest, is kind of all it needs to be. This trout is insanely good. It is very good, Shayla. It is very good. All right, so we should probably start thinking about dessert, huh? Kim, we're on the same page. We're getting dessert, don't worry. Oh, we're getting dessert. I think they are banana bread. Okay, they're just walking by. Happy Friday lunch date. You too, Kimberly. Why do I always join the streams while I'm starving? Well, maybe you should just eat something while you're watching. What about that? Would you be live tonight? No. I don't go live at nights usually. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and I do usually a Get Ready With Me stream in the morning, and then like an hour or two later, the lunch stream. So it's kind of 8 streams a week, even though they kind of feel like, you know, a half stream each. They are technically their own thing. This is the bean puree is really good. You want Lily at night? You just want me streaming 24/7, don't you? You want the 24-hour Lily channel, so you can always turn me on, huh? I could have said that differently. On my chin, thank you. That is the exact part of my chin that is still numb. A Valorant stream? I do that. I play Valorant. Thank you. Yeah, this part of my chin and this part of my forehead are like the two things that are still numb. No. Be careful, Brittany. Yeah, I'm saving it for later. Exactly. Lily after dark. I wouldn't mind playing Valorant. Maybe on a Wednesday, in particular. I think that could be fun. Do a video game stream. Do people rage a lot on Valorant? Yeah. It's a very toxic game. Will I wear glasses again? Absolutely, but only once I am able to comfortably wear them, because my nose is still healed. You know, I wore glasses for my video the other day, but I only put them on for 20 minutes because I thought they added to the look. But for a stream that's like 2+ hours, it's a little different. Do I go on mic for Valorant? Of course. What rank am I in Valorant? I am trash at Valorant. I'm like bronze 1, I think, right now. I've only ever been bronze 2. And for those of you who don't play Valorant, that's bad. I'm just bad at the game. But it's fun. Do you get mad if they misgender you? Of course I do. I mean, I would correct them. And sometimes they react poorly and sometimes they don't. Maybe like one a night, maybe. Or one at night a month. Yeah, something like that. Potentially. We'll see. I think it's a great game. I'm a sucker for the skins. Aren't we all? Elizabeth, I promise I'm not ignoring you. You're just getting filtered. It was wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Could I have a dessert menu, please? Thank you. I'm confused when people misgender you because you're quite femme-presenting. Thank you, Ania. I agree. But, you know, it happens. Yes, Clarabella, your was probably filtered. A lot of filtering happening today, unfortunately. Nothing we can really control, sadly. It is what it is. Do I feel like I've been getting misgendered less now post-surgery? I really don't get misgendered that often. I really, really don't. Like, when it happens, I talk about it, but it's not a daily thing. It's not even really a weekly thing. Oh, watch check. Thank you, Kimberly. Kimberly sent a gift, y'all. Kimberly sent $5. Thank you very much. We love Kimberly. She the best. She says, happy Friday lunch date. Have a great weekend, love. You too, my friend. Thank you. for hanging out. We love you. Can we get some gas tank emojis for Kimberly? Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Exactly. How am I not seeing it? No one's seeing it, Elizabeth. Just because you can see it doesn't mean everyone else can. No one's seeing your comments. I'm sorry. Thank you, Kimberly. Love you too. Have a great weekend, my friend. Thanks for hanging out. The haters make it seem like a problem isn't as much as they claim. Yeah, and like, sure, it's a lot. It happens on my feed a lot. I'll talk about it. My 2 videos ago, I talked about it, but that's just because when it happens, I talk about it. But there are weeks that go where I'm not in this channel, which is great. Cheers. Thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, I'm sorry, Elizabeth. Keep getting filtered. But if you want to message a mod, if a mod can raise their hand, you can like DM them right there. You can see your own comments, but if it's being filtered, others won't see it. Exactly. It wouldn't filter a comment that I'm saying. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised, Elizabeth. Look, we're not gaslighting you. I promise I would respond to your comment. It seems like you're getting mad at us for this when there's nothing to be mad about. It happens. You can try and word it differently. You can message AIM, who just raised their hand, or Kathy. But, you know. Okay. Dessert menu. You ready? Baklava. Phyllo, walnut and pistachio, honey syrup, and vanilla ice cream. I'm going to say something that a lot of y'all will be upset with. I don't like baklava, and mostly because I don't like phyllo dough. It's like very crispy. It's like the crispy part of baklava. I don't like. There's a spiced chocolate cake. It's an $18 dessert. Baharat spiced cake, berry coulis, pistachio crumble, and cream cheese ice cream. I'm sorry, I don't like it. I'm sorry. There's a San Sebastian cheesecake with burnt honey and pear compote, and then a winter sorbet. Yeah, use emojis. I promise I will answer when I see it, Elizabeth. It's your favorite part. Okay. I mean, look, I wish I liked it. It's not like I hate it. I've eaten plenty of baklava before. It's just not my favorite. I'm looking at either the chocolate cake or the cheesecake. What do we think? Kirsten says cheesecake. Danny says cheesecake. It's fine by me. We can definitely go cheesecake. 1 for chocolate cake. Y'all saying cheesecake. I'm kind of shocked. I thought you would go spiced chocolate cake. I'll probably ask the server which is better. Deep fried cheesecake? Oh, that sounds good. I'd eat it. I'd eat it even if it was deep fried or wasn't deep fried. The server's been right twice so far, so I will trust the server. I will put my trust in the server. Whatever they say, I'll do. They also have teas, but we don't really need tea right now. You vote chocolate cake. I feel that, Brittany. Frida says spiced. Unpopular opinion, not a fan of cheesecake. Hey, that's okay. More for us. Spiced cake could have cinnamon. Sure, it's fine by me. I don't mind. It's Baharat spiced cake. Does anyone know what Baharat is? It's Baharat. Panera bread. Panera can be good. Of cheesecake. I mean, I love a cheesecake as long as Cheesecake Factory or elsewhere. As I don't really like Basque cheesecake, which kind of looks burnt, even though it doesn't taste burnt. It's not really my favorite. I like just like a classic New York cheesecake. Yep, whenever you're ready. Your daughter hates cheesecake. Fair enough. Look, it's okay. We don't need to love cheesecake. It's totally fine. Classic is the best. I like it with a little bit of stuff. I like it like with peanut butter, caramel, or nuts. I'm between the chocolate cake and the cheesecake. Yeah? Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Not a fan of most desserts, more of a savory person. Yeah, I feel that. Love cheesecake, but I'm super picky. Yeah, and they're good cheesecake and bad cheesecake. Yeah. Everyone should try a Polish cheesecake. What's different about a Polish cheesecake? I like cheesecake, but I'm not sure if UK cheesecake is the same as US cheesecake. It probably is. I mean, maybe there's some subtle differences, but I doubt. We got the chocolate. The server recommended the chocolate, so we went for the chocolate. The server has been right 2 out of 2 times, and we have to honor that. You bake it instead of letting it set. I think that's how most cheesecakes are made. I guess I get there's no baked cheesecakes, but in my mind, the traditional cheesecake is in a springform pan and it is baked. It's like eggs, cream cheese. Say like ricotta, maybe. What's the other one? That's not ricotta. Mascarpone. I forget. You can cut. Oh, sour cream sometimes. Do they have a buttery biscuit? By biscuit you mean cookie? I mean, there's definitely like a crumble at the bottom. Sure, yeah. You like the non-baked ones? Okay. Baharat is a fragrant, warm spice blend used in Middle Eastern and North African cuisine. Okay, good to know. In the UK, they're set in the fridge. I mean, we do that too. But you can make a mean. I bet it's not too dissimilar. Thank you. A biscuit base? Now, okay, I mean, I would say like graham cracker crumbs are pretty common. It's probably not that dissimilar. Oh, a little bit different, but Talia, thank you for subscribing. Opa. We're now 45 away from a sushi stream. Exciting. Biscuit / cookie, right. I made an Oreo cheesecake. Oh, that sounds good. Biscuit is American cookie. I don't know if I'd call it a cookie base. Well, what? It's probably like graham cracker crumbs are the standard, right? That's the standard cheesecake base, is graham cracker crumbs. Yeah? Yeah, I understand, Jay. And digestive biscuits are pretty similar to that. Digestive biscuits are basically just like slightly denser graham crackers, kind of. Shortbread too. I mean, no, it's not exactly graham cracker, but I don't think that's so big of a difference. As long as it's a smooth cheesecake, it's good. But when it's gritty, I can't with the texture. Fair enough. What are graham crackers called? Are graham crackers called graham crackers in the UK? It seems like they would be. By the way, I can't say it on the stream, but y'all should Google the person who invented graham crackers and why they invented them. Google the reason that graham crackers were invented for a weird little fun fact. It's not what you would expect. Call them crackers, not graham crackers. Don't think you've had a gritty cheesecake? Not a cheesecake fan, get over the texture. Fair enough. It's not bad. I mean, I can't say it here, and you'll understand why, but it's just not why you would expect graham crackers to exist, because it doesn't even make sense. It's like, how does that even translate? Right, Hazel? Right? It's like, why? It's the same reason why cornflakes were invented. I think one of the same reasons. It doesn't make sense. It's like, what, you eat a graham cracker and then you don't want to... Really? How does that... When I eat a graham cracker, my want to either do or not do that is the exact same. It doesn't change it. I think it's the same as cornflakes. I think so. Cornflakes also, so weird. Like, how does eating cornflakes help with that? I don't know. It's so strange. Like, what's the thinking there? The answer is there is no thinking. Graham crackers don't do that for me, but go up King Graham. That's funny, Morgan. You're too... I mean, how many graham crackers are you eating in order to have that happen? What about your brain chemistry is changing? It had something to do with being bland and not making you happy. I don't get it. I think Simeon, thank you for subscribing. My friend, 80, or no, not 80, 44 away from our sushi stream. So strange. Has anyone ever seen the movie Road to Wellville? It has John Cusack, Anthony Hopkins, weirdly Dana Carvey. Oh, who's the woman in that movie? Is it a Fonda? Is it one of the Fondas? Like the Fonda daughter? I forget. Right, Celeste? Now everyone who isn't Googling it is like, now I have to Google it. I subscribed because I Googled the reason for crackers and I was flabbergasted, so I had to say, hey, that was my plan. To make people so flabbergasted that they had to subscribe. Thank you for subscribing nonetheless. I swear that people invent things for the strangest reason. It's like, I get that you invent something like an alarm clock. You need to wake up in the morning, invent an alarm clock. But it's like, people shouldn't be blanking. Therefore, I invent the graham cracker. Okay, if you say so. Yep. Oh, is it 43 away? Okay, 43 away from sushi. Damn, I just searched it. What a heck. Right. It's very random. Yeah. And so it's similar to the reason that cornflakes were invented. I think it's the same reason. Because the inventor of cornflakes was and the inventor of graham crackers were, I don't know if they were friends, but they were thinking the same things. And the movie Road to Wellville is about the cornflake inventor, Kellogg, who had these like weird wellness retreats in the 1800s that just were so like nonsensical, but like rich people back then would do them. It's a very strange movie, but it's weird. It's weird. It was a moment in time for sure. Not your cornflakes. I mean, you can still eat cornflakes, but it's kind of strange when you think about it. That's a lie. I did that. I'll definitely look at them different in the morning. I haven't eaten cornflakes in a long time. That's this person. I hear that. I've seen that person walk down this stretch a bajillion times, and they always are like dancing and walking. Always. Honestly, I appreciate the vibe, and their music taste is quite good. I like Raisin Bran too. Pick me a nail color. I'm at the salon. Red, white, or pink. Ooh, that's fun. Pink. Pink. That's the best part of SF are the people with the speakers. Best is maybe not what I would say. Thank you so much. Thank you. Look at this. All right. I mean, also look at the top of the cake. A load of fun is correct, Miss Hersey. Look at this. What do we think? Not bad. Yeah, the petals are edible. I think it's some sort of like berry sauce, cream cheese ice cream, some sort of like nut crumble, and a chocolate cake. It's a ketchup. It's berry. Berry coulis. 10 out of 10 for presentation. I agree. Thank you. I'll take the check whenever you're ready. Thank you. Get some of the cake, some of the ice cream. It's falling apart here. Messing all this up. All right, let's take a little bit here. I like cake. That's good. It's got the spices in it, yeah. Looks like a play on the viral Dubai chocolate. Definitely the top of it, just decoration-wise. I mean, it's a very moist cake. One of the reasons that I stay away from cake sometimes is because it can be dry. But knowing this place and what it's done so far today, I trust. And that trust was well placed. Am I glad I chose it over the cheesecake? Yeah. Okay, that bite was next level. I love carrot cake too. Oh my. Cream cheese ice cream? Insane. This has been a great meal. Wow. Wow. You know, I came to this place about like 6 months ago, and I ordered some stuff, and it was really good, but it was too salty. I don't know, it must have just been an off day, because this is impeccable food. This is unreal. So good. Here, let me give you my card. Thank you. Oh my gosh. It just keeps getting better. Am I a cake or a pie girl? It depends. Usually pie over cake, just because there's less chance of it being dry, but honestly, cake can fight with the best of pie if it's good. Do I prefer small dogs? Yes. I grew up with a small dog. I just like small dogs. I don't mind big dogs either. Yeah, big up to the server. The server got us for 3 out of 3. That's wonderful. Thank you. You had great recommendations, by the way. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right. Card away. Clarabella says, can I just say I don't understand why you get bad press. I think you're absolutely lovely. Thank you, Clarabella. I appreciate that. We're on the same page. I agree. I think it's kind of crazy. All right. Y'all want to play the guessing game? Is tipping compulsory? Is it mandatory in the U.S.? It is not mandatory, but it's one of those things that if you don't do it, you are the worst. Because in a lot of places, I don't know about this place, in a lot of restaurants, if you don't tip, the server will owe money, which is absolutely barbaric and shouldn't be in place. And tipping as a thing is like, it shouldn't have to be there because it's just the restaurant's way of passing on things, being able to lower their price and pass it on to the customer. It's not like you're saving money. They just want less sticker shock, which is stupid because, like, whatever, it's all the same amount in the end. But it gives a loophole where people technically, you could legally walk away and not tip. But you're like, a lot of servers' livelihood is based on like an assumed amount they're going to make from tips. Typically, they say 15 to 20%. I go closer to 30. It's not common in the UK, right? But that's because the UK, that's all factored in, right? In the US, they try to they like say, well, we can get away with lower prices if we create this whole thing where people are like social pressured into tipping. Yeah, exactly, Kathy. Exactly. I was never on the hate train, but I have heard about it. And I think it's important. Thank you for saying so. I would argue that tipping has gotten out of hand over here, though. They ask for tips for everything. Yeah, that little screen is definitely sometimes not the right way. Ellie's lovely, and I want to be her friend. Thank you, Clarabella. What do you mean by what, Chaka Khan? The little screen? Sometimes you, like, you know, buy a bottle of water, and they flip the screen. It's like, do you want to tip 20%? And it's like, no, not really. This, of course. All right. Go ahead and guess. You said if they're not tipped, they owe money. Sometimes, yeah. It's a server thing. I don't know. Someone who's a server can give more detail, but it's true. All right, so once again, we got, only guess once, please. We got the crudo, the trout, the cake, and the mocktail. I tipped about 30%, maybe a little, 28, 29, something like that. But I don't understand who they owe money to the restaurant. Someone who's a server can fill in here, but that is the case in some places. All right. I think y'all are probably done guessing at this point. No one's that close. Someone's close, but okay, there's a little bit closer. A little bit closer. And maybe I'm wrong about the thing, but I've just been told that's how it works sometimes if you stiff the server. So stinking good. Nope, can't guess again. All right, someone got quite close. And that person is Jay. 136.78 is what Jay said. Pre-tip, it was 106.07. I tipped $30. That brings it to 136.07. Wait, it was 106. Now it's 136.07. Jay said 136.78, which means that they are 71 cents off. No, yeah, 71 cents above. Jay, oh no, you're good, El. It's like a very worthy thing of talking about. It's an expensive meal. Certainly is. Y'all make this meal happen via your gifts. And some days, like today, you know, you lose money. It happens. But Some days you don't. It all evens out, hopefully. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Jay, do you know what you win? I think you know. Jay wins nothing. It's Friday, and Jay won nothing. I'm sorry to say. It was nothing. Nothing. Another appetizer. Oh, I'm full. I don't even know if I can finish the cake. Jay, you won nothing. I'm sorry to say. Absolutely. However, today is a buy nothing, get everything sale. I didn't make this sale. This is just my boss made me do this. So I am obligated to give you everything. But I just want to make it clear that I didn't sign off on this. The microphone's right here. Congratulations. My boss is Nugget. That is correct. My boss is Nugget. Cool. Well, excuse me. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I appreciate it. It's Friday, which means I won't be back until Monday. CEO Nugget, exactly. Monday I'll be back, and we will stream once again. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll let y'all know what I get up to on Monday over the weekend. Because maybe I'll go out and do crazy stuff. Maybe I'm going to hang out, play Valorant, and watch movies or something. And cuddle with Nugget. I'm sure that will happen no matter what, but will it be all my weekend or just some of my weekend? We'll find out. Before you go, the surgery looks great. You look happy, and I hope I'm guessing correct. About being happy? Yes. Yes. Thank you, Clarabella. Lily at night. Lily. I feel the chant. Cool. Well, everyone have a great weekend. I did not see the Breer clogs. I'll need to go check those out. See you Tuesday, Australian time. Sounds good, Carissa. We're on Twitch on Monday? I don't think so. We'll be here. I think the band got extended, so it's all good. All right, everyone. Love ya. And until Monday,